Hey guys, Ryan here with Glass Point. I wanted to talk a little bit about the windshield repair scams, so that you can understand what's going on out there. First off, if you search windshield repair online, a lot of articles do pop up about windshield repair scams. And of course, there are windshield repair scams. But first, let's talk about legitimate windshield repair. This is the actual service, okay? It is a legitimate service. The insurance companies pay for it. It's a legitimate offer. Okay, so even if you see somebody say windshield repair scams, that doesn't mean that windshield repair is a scam. It means that people are scamming the system that's set up for windshield repair. Okay, so let's talk about those scams. The first scam is somebody that fixes damage that's non-existent. Okay, so when you're driving down the road, every now and then a rock will hit your windshield and it'll leave what we call a pit in the windshield, a little tiny nick that is basically nothing. Okay, a lot of times these windshield repair scammers will tell the customer that they have a chip in their windshield, and the customer trusts that they're a professional, and so they go ahead with authorizing the insurance repair. This is really bad for the industry. If you're doing that, if you're a windshield repair technician that's doing that, you're a scammer. You're scamming a good system that's in place for people that have legitimate rock chip repairs. Okay, so that's one of the scams. Another one of the scams is they will get the customer to agree to claim a replacement rather than a repair. So for example, you're driving down the road, you get a rock chip, you go, okay, I'm gonna go get that fixed. You go up to the rock chip repair technician and you say, hey, I want to get this rock chip fixed, and he goes, hey, if you want, I'll pay you $100, or I'll give you a gift card to some restaurant or something if we claim this as a replacement instead of a repair. It's still free to you, but we'll get paid a lot more money. So now what they're doing is they're fixing a rock chip, but they are claiming it as a replacement, which is also a scam. They're, instead of the normal $65 for a repair, they're charging the insurance companies hundreds of dollars. On that one, it's a little more difficult because they have to get the customer to agree to do it, which is pretty risky because if the customer says, hey, that's a scam, I'm telling my insurance company. So that's scam number 2. Scam number 3 is when the repair technician impersonates a insurance holder or policy holder, vehicle owner. So for example, this happened near to us. In fact, if you Google us, there's an article out there about a company in our same county that did this and got into a lot of trouble. So what they did is they would call in legitimate rock chip repairs to the insurance companies with customers, but then later, maybe 6 months or a year later, they would call it in again and they would have somebody else on their team pretend to be the customer on the phone, which is just outright blatant insurance fraud. Okay, so what that means is they call in, they say, hey, I have a customer here who'd like to have a rock chip repaired, and then the insurance company wants to talk to the insured, and so they say, yeah, they're here, right here, and they give the phone over, but they give it to one of their friends or one of their teammates, and they pretend to be the customer, which it's so dumb because these calls are being recorded, right? So if one whistleblower says, hey, I didn't authorize this, they're going to go back through and they're going to listen to the recordings, and they're going to see that you lied, that you're a liar, and that you used somebody else to pretend to be the insured. So these are the most common, the ones that I know of as far as windshield repair scams go. It's unfortunate, the windshield repair industry is a really good industry. It's a really good business. It's a good service to offer. It saves people money. It saves people from having to replace their windshield. But of course, when somebody comes out with something good, there's all those losers out there that are going to scam the system, and they're going to take advantage of it and ruin it for everybody else. So if during your research you're looking into this business, just understand that there are legitimate, most rock chip repair companies are legitimate companies. They do good repairs and they offer a good service. And there are those people out there that scam. If you plan on starting your windshield repair business and doing those scams, stay far away from us and don't expect any help from us, because that's just it's just pathetic. And on top of that, there's plenty of legitimate, honest business out there that you don't need to scam the insurance companies. You don't need to scam people. We've been running our business for years now on legitimate rock chip repairs, providing a legitimate service and making great money doing it, and never having to go to bed at night wondering whether or not we scammed somebody or that we're being dishonest. So if you are thinking about getting into the rock chip repair industry, do your research, look into the other businesses out there, see how it works, but understand that it is a legitimate service. The insurance companies would not be paying for it if it was a scam, and it can make you a lot of money if you if you put in the effort and the work. So feel free to reach out to us whenever you want. We'll answer any questions you have, and good luck to you.